Please rise in body or spirit for our opening hymn, number 1008 in the teal hymnal, and it's also on the screen behind me, When Our Heart is in a Holy Place.
When our heart is in a holy place, when our heart is in a holy place, we are blessed with love and amazing grace. When our heart is in a holy place, when we trust the wisdom in each of us, every color, every creed and kind, and we see our faces in each other's eyes, then our heart is in a holy place. When our heart is in a holy place, when our heart is in a holy place, we are blessed with love and amazing grace. When our heart is in a holy place, when we tell our stories from deep inside, and we listen with a loving mind, and we hear our voices in each other's words, then our heart is in a holy place. When our heart is in a holy place, when our heart is in a holy place, we are blessed with love and amazing grace. When our heart is in a holy place, when we share the silence of sacred space, and the God of our hearts is within, and we feel the power of each other's faith, then our heart is in a holy place. Then our heart is in a holy place. Then our heart is in a holy place. We are blessed with love and amazing grace. When our heart is in a holy place. When our heart is in a holy place.
Be seated. Good morning and welcome to the Unitarian Universalist of Sarasota. I'm Ed Loomis and I'm a member of the worship committee, and when our minister, the Reverend Jay Wolin, is out of the pulpit, the worship committee leads the service. Right now, Jay's on a study leave and attending General Assembly, and we'll be back probably near the end of July. We especially want to welcome you, our guests today, both here on campus and those who are watching us live stream. We invite you to participate in any of our events. You can learn more about us and Unitarian Universalism at the welcome table right outside that door. And if you register at the table, you can also get a copy of our newsletter. And you'll also find out how to view Zoom events from the table. And the address, if you're on, we want to look on the website, is uusrq.org. And that's uusrq.org. For the visitors here in the sanctuary, there's a sign-up sheet at our welcome table, which is just outside the door. And please join us after the service for refreshments and conversation so we can get to know you better. Now, our returning guest musician is Bri Rivera and her pianist and bass player. And we're glad to have you back with this powerful music. And we have a guest pianist today, Bruce Ensinger, who's been here before. And we're glad to see you back also, Bruce. We have two special announcements. The first one is Rainbow Alliance will hold its monthly meeting at 11:45 today in the Reeb Room after the service. And everyone is welcome. And the fourth Sunday of every month, we donate the place offering to a worthy community program chosen by the Social Justice Committee. And today's plate offering will go to the Sarasota Housing Authority Youth Thrive program. And a little later, you'll get more information about that program. about.
Thank you for having us as usual. I know I usually play my guitar for you guys, but we had a meeting about this special service, the power of awe, and I don't know how to awe you guys anymore. So I brought some amazing musicians that play with me in town. Randy Bordon has been by my side 13 years playing bass. Rufus Da Silva, amazing piano player from here in Sarasota. And this first song is in Spanish, but we put some lyrics for translation for you guys, so I hope you guys enjoy it. Cuando sobre la tierra no haya que tibie el sol, cuando sobre la tierra no haya ya ni dolor, solo habrá una lumbre. Y esa será el amor para empezar. Cuando sobre la tierra no haya que tibie el sol, sobre la tierra no haya ya ni dolor, solo habrá una lumbre y esa será el amor, el amor, el amor, el amor. Cuando sobre la tierra no haya ya ni dolor, solo habrá una lumbre y esa será el amor, el amor, el amor, el amor para empezar. Thank you.
Good morning. Our responsive reading this morning is To Worship, written by Jacob Trapp. You get to read, I think it'll be the yellow parts here on the screen. To worship is to stand in awe under a heaven of stars, before a flower, a leaf in sunlight, or a grain of sand. To worship is to work with dedication and with skill. It is to pause from work and listen to a strain of music. Worship is a loneliness seeking communion. It is a thirsty land crying out for rain. Worship is the mystery within us, reaching out to the mystery beyond.
As we light the chalice, please join me in confirming one of our shared values. Direct experience of transcendent mystery and wonder are primary sources of Unitarian Universalist inspiration. These experiences open our hearts, renew our spirits, and transform our lives. We draw upon and are inspired by sacred, secular, and scientific understandings that help us make meaning and live into our values.
Good morning, everybody. My name is Lisa King. I'm a member of the congregation and also part of the AV team. Catherine Bonner is away this week, and I've been invited to read the Time for All Ages. So today's story is Awe, It's Everywhere by Hannah Steifel and illustrated by Susan Gall. A fin, a tail, a giant splashing whale. What's that mind-blowing sensation? That's awe. Awe? Like these adorable kittens? So cute. Not exactly. Introducing AWE, an awesome, wondrous, empowering emotion. When chills travel down your spine and sudden tears surprise your eyes. When your heart exclaims, ooh, ah, whoa. That's when you know you have found awe. Awe can be small, yet splendid, or big, beautiful, open-ended. Awe can be silent. Awe can be loud. Awe feels awesome when shared with a crowd. Awe can be deep and dark and frightful, yet awe brings hope and joy, delightful. Sometimes awe can scrape the sky, toy brick city supersized. Awe can be mystical, lyrical, spiritual, a miracle. Awe surrounds us everywhere, in people who care, in the love we share. Feel the awe in every good deed. Rise to help a friend in need. Awe wakes you, shakes you, calls you to create in unity, community. So much to celebrate. Today and every day, let's welcome awe. Welcome those chills traveling down your spine. Welcome those sudden tears in your eyes when your heart exclaims, ooh, ah, Whoa! That's when you know you have found awe. In your backyard or as far as the stars, may you find awe wherever you are. I now invite any children and youth to join Ms. Kristen in the West Wing for a fun art project.
I believe the children are our future. Teach them well and let them lead the way. Show them all the beauty they possess inside. Give them a sense of pride to make it easier. Let the children's laughter remind us how we used to be. Everybody's searching for a hero. People need someone to look up to. I never found anyone who fulfilled my needs. A lonely place to be. And so I learned to depend on me. I decided long ago never to walk in anyone's shadows. If I fail, if I succeed, at least I live as I believe. No matter what they take from me, they can't take away my dignity. Because the greatest love of all is happening to me. I found the greatest love of all inside of me. The greatest love of all is easy to achieve. Learning to love yourself, it is the greatest love of all. I believe the children are our future. Teach them well and let them lead the way. Show them all the beauty they possess inside. Give them a sense of pride to make it easier. Let the children's laughter remind us how we used to be. I decided long ago never to walk in anyone's shadow. If I fail, if I succeed, at
Ed, you're supposed to introduce me. Good morning. Speaking of awe, please, I'm patting myself on the back that I chose such great people. I think I could just go home now, you know. In a few moments, we'll explore the magical, mysterious benefits of awe. They impact our spiritual, physical, and emotional well-being. Now, I ask you to recall a personal moment or moments that may bring to you a sense of awe. Perhaps you've had them in a very different way than anyone else. Bring that feeling to the here and now, and perhaps make a promise to yourself that you'll seek out more moments of awe, perhaps some that you wanted to do and haven't yet tried. Let this sacred time begin.
I want to give you a little information about Reina before she begins doing her reflection. And she is a distinguished Toastmaster and a member of our worship committee. And she's an inspirational, motivational, and informational speaker focusing on spiritual, physical, and planetary health. And she has spoken in several countries and loves speaking here to her friends and kindred spirits. Being well-rooted in the community, a resident of Sarasota for over 35 years, she served on the executive committee of the Sarasota Centennial. There, her focus was to ensure that every ethnic group was able to perform. She curated, wrote, and directed the Rhythm of Spirit at the Van Wezel Performing Arts Hall to celebrate our cultural diversity. To continue this, she founded the Ethnic Dinner Club and menus from around the world. And this morning, she'll be sharing her adventures in multi-religious studies, practices, and teachings under the philosophy of being an Aaah.
Good morning again. Of all the emotions that influence us, the most recent to be studied is awe. One definition of awe is a combination of terror, euphoria, and smallness in the face of vastness. Once upon a time, not so long ago, while swimming in the beautiful Pacific Ocean in Manzanillo, Mexico, awe finds me. I'm minding my own business in my own state of bliss, when what to my wondering eyes should appear but a giant creature gliding along beside me. It's the largest animal I've ever seen, and what appears to be a prehistoric monster. And that's exactly what I'm screaming in Spanish, un monstruo, monstruo, as I'm swimming as fast as possible toward the shore. Now, normally, I'm a very courageous person. I'll put myself in challenging or even dangerous situations to learn something or to have a thrilling adventure. But did I plan this one? No, no, and no. Thanks a lot, universe. Because I'm a tiny exposed woman, literally 3 feet from a creature that is about 45 feet long. Are you scared yet? That's more than the distance from this wall in the sanctuary to this one. We measured it. It weighs 70,000 pounds. It's so daringly close to me that I can see these large, funky bumps on its face and the tiny barnacles on its 15-foot long flippers. Whoosh is what I hear as my adrenaline spikes while a 15-foot water spout erupts from its insides, showering me with a funky smelling water. Later, I realized that this blow shoots out at the rate of 300 miles an hour. Well, you know that it's a whale now, right? A large humpback whale, to be exact. However, the only whale that I'm familiar with at that time is what you're seeing on the screen. That's an orca. That's not what was beside me, trust me. The picture of the humpback whale should appear any moment. There you go. Now, do they look familiar? No. When I look back, I think my reaction was rather moderate. Later, I realized that this scary, prehistoric-looking beast is just a gentle marine mammal communing with me, its distant mammal cousin, in a very awe-inspiring manner. Furthermore, what an amazing gift! Because after migrating 5,000 miles one way, it came to me. Now that I've survived the experience, I feel great reverence, respect, and gratitude that Spirit gave this to me. Especially because there was no invasive tour boat involved that pollutes the ocean, costs a lot, and has loud, annoying tourists. There was a little research several years ago when I began speaking about the magical, mysterious power of awe. But the power of awe has had respect in many religions and sacred texts for thousands of years. Now, there's an extensive list after all of the research where to find awe and its amazing benefits. Although universally we all experience awe, it's an individual experience for each of us. What makes you say, whoa? What about the Grand Canyon? When I spoke with our minister here, Reverend J. Wolin, about awe, he told me that when his family visited there, all experienced a great sense of wonder, except for one son who said, "So it's a big hole in the ground." Because he was missing his girlfriend at the time. Ah, l'amor. How do you experience awe? How about the 350-foot tall redwoods? That's as tall as the Statue of Liberty. And or the 3,000-year-old giant sequoias. I'm getting thrill chills just recalling the quiet, intimate moments connecting with them. Of course, after the tour bus left. 3,000 years old? Seriously? I say this to myself out loud at 2 o'clock in the morning. I get out of bed and I Google, 3,000 years, that's 1,000 years before Jesus, 500 years older than Buddha, and about 5 centuries before Confucius. Imagine touching a living thing that's 3,000 years old, or hugging it, even better. It's so thrilling, intimate, and sublimely stunning. Yes, beyond words. And then there's the chill, thrilling aurora borealis, the great northern lights. This, to me, is the most intimate experience that one can have on this planet. You're standing there, feeling everything from fear. We're this teeny little thing, smaller than an atom compared to the rest of the universe. It's kind of scary. But at the same time, we can feel connected to this and have a sense of peace that, to me, I can only describe as the realization that we are soul. By the way, sometimes they come as far south as Miami. There are many scientific reasons as to how awe makes us healthier, happier, and even smarter. And who wouldn't like that? Oh, by the way, you know that phrase, no one likes the smartest person in the room? Well, I do. And furthermore, because we have many brilliant people here, sometimes we are the smartest person in the room. So, onward. Awe isn't just a fleeting feeling. The benefits of a single awe experience can last for days. And I can attest to this because one of the magic ways it manifests for me is through music. After hearing the legendary New Orleans jazz pianist, conductor, arranger, Allen Toussaint, at the sweet age of 73, play with the amazing jazz pianist Hugh Laurie, I was euphoric for days and days and days. Because along with the music, the connection, appreciation, and admiration between the two was just exquisite. Really. More recently in this sanctuary, I come to the worship service with a troubled heart. Because it's Ramadan, our brilliant musical director, Don Byrne, chose to do 2 Arabic songs, Steep learning curve, by the way. As the choir begins, I notice how my heart is softening, my mind is calming, and my hurt is healing. Yes, and that revelation is awe facilitates forgiveness. Who knew? Well, not all the experts that I've studied on this subject, but now we do. What a gift. My heart was so happy and filled, I wanted to hug everybody in the choir. Music moves us in various ways at different times to do many things, depending. Sometimes we want to sing. Sometimes it makes us want to dance or kiss a lot. One of my favorite humanoids of all time, Albert Einstein, says, and I quote, "Nowhere does mysticism find more complete expression than in music," end quote. Music isn't just something you listen to. It's a universal language that we experience with our entire being. We heard a great example of that this morning, and we're here again. If I may add, music is especially powerful when we sing and move with the music. I've spent a lifetime studying, practicing, and sometimes teaching several religions. In 2 different ashrams, one a bhakti yoga ashram, the yoga of love, devotion, and self-service, where we chant Bhavanam Kevalam, love is the essence of all, and a Kundalini ashram, the yoga of awareness. In both ashrams, we devoutly studied the sacred texts of the Bhagavad Gita, Upanishads, meditated and chanted, but the most elevating experience came from kirtan, dancing and chanting at the same time. Kirtan is an all-encompassing form of worship. It connects us to spirit and love in a very intimate way, and it's a lot more fun than sitting zazen and meditating. We'll now receive this morning's offering. This is a Share the Plate Sunday, and later we'll hear from Michelle Steers from the Sarasota Housing Authority.
Hello, good morning. Good morning. Thank you for having me. My name is Michelle Steers. I'm the Director of Resident Services for Sarasota Housing Authority.
Talk to the mic, please. Thank you.
And I'm here to talk to you today about our Youth Thrive program. I suspect many of you are familiar with what a housing authority does. We administer federal housing subsidies for about 3,000 families in Sarasota County. HUD provides funding for housing assistance. HUD does not provide funding for resident services or youth programming. So we have to raise the funds to hire staff to have youth programming. We have a youth program coordinator and another youth program staff. We also hire many of the young adult kids who have grown up attending our programs. We provide after-school programming throughout the school year and summer enrichment programming, full-day programming during the summer to primarily Sarasota Housing Authority youth, but no one is turned away. Our public housing property Most of our properties and our youth program center and resident service center is in Newtown. So any youth in Newtown can have access to our programming. No one pays ever. It's an open door program. So in the school year in particular, kids need only show up. They don't have to be pre-registered. There's no online registration. Maybe we've met them before, maybe we haven't, maybe we know who their parents are, maybe we don't. If they come back a second, a third time, we will track down, we will find out who their parents are. If we don't already know, we will get registration forms filled out, because we do also provide a lot of transportation. We do so much more than after school and summer programming. As I've been listening to the theme of the day, Aaah, I'm tearing up repeatedly, because I know that the kids, I'll start crying, work with, I think they have very little opportunity to experience awe. Not to say that there's not butterflies in proximity to them, but when you're hungry and you live in poverty and all that comes with that, there's a lack of self-love, there's low self-esteem. So we're not just providing homework help, which we are doing. We're not just driving them to twice weekly swim classes at the Y right now, which we are doing. We partner with tons of organizations. There's amazing youth programming throughout Sarasota County. If you are living in poverty and you are in Newtown and your parents lack financial resources and transportation, you don't have access to any of that unless you are part of our programming. We partner right now in the summer. NAMI comes every week. Minnesota Asala is there. Coastal Lab, Moat Aquarium. We travel for your YMCA swim lessons. Big Waters Land Trust. We have lots of nature excursions. And it's by partnering, only by having staff are we able to form those partnerships to bring all of the amazing opportunities that exist for youth throughout Sarasota County to Housing Authority and Newtown youth. So that's just a little bit about us. And I really thank you for inviting me to come and share a little bit with you. And I guess I'll be here at the end of the service if anyone has questions, wants to know more. Thank you.
I wanted to tell you that the pianist has selected a great song which was inspired by the great Northern Lights, which he will be playing during the offertory. Thank you. Welcome. Please be as generous as you can today. For those online or those here on your cell phone, there's a link to donate in the description of the YouTube video and or the QR code in your order of service. Let this sacred time begin. I want to thank Bri and the two lovely musicians she brought with her. Just speaking with Bri, getting this service together was an awesome experience. I suggested a song to her. She said, "Oh, sister, you just gave me chills. Let's do that one." And as you can see, she did it better than good. Welcome again, please, Bri. Thank you so very much for your lovely generosity and all your talent.
Flying high, you know how I feel. Sun in the sky, you know how I feel. Breeze drifting on by, you know how I feel. It's a new dawn, it's a new day, it's a new life for me, and I'm feeling good. I feel so good. Fish in the sea, you know how I feel. Running free, you know how I feel. Blossom on a tree, you know how I feel. It's a new dawn, it's a new day, it's a new life for me, and I'm feeling good. Fly out in the sun, you know what I mean, don't you know? Butterflies having fun, you know what I mean. Sleep in peace when day is done, that's what I mean. And this whole world is a new world, and I won't work for me. It's a new dawn, it's a new day, it's a new life. It's a new dawn, it's a new day, it's a new life, it's a new life for me. And I'm feeling good. So good. Ooh, I feel so good. I'm feeling good. Thank you again. Thank you, guys.
myself. Another reason I adore Einstein, and there are several, is this quote. The most beautiful and deepest experience a human can have is the sense of the mysterious, something that our minds cannot grasp, whose beauty and sublimity reaches us only indirectly. This is religiousness, end quote. Whoa, first time I read it, I said, finally, a kindred spirit, someone who feels me. I was born with a passionate curiosity, even as a child. I was so intrigued by the beauty, power, and magic of nature. I remember loving the times when my father and I would gather leaves and identify them for my conservation classes. And I remember sneaking out at night while everyone else was asleep, climbing on the rooftop to commune with the stars. And while I'm up there, I invite the extraterrestrials to visit me. I promise them that I won't tell anyone about the visit so they'll feel safe. And being so seriously curious about other subjects, political conversations with my father, who taught me that they work for us. Questions about space travel, my astronaut phase, and an attraction to Eastern religions while being very active in a Christian church, which, by the way, did not appreciate my curiosity. But seriously, bless my parents, they were uncertain if being a politician, an astronaut, or a Buddhist nun was in my future. But the thing the entire family agreed upon was I wouldn't marry anyone unless it was a combination of Jesus and Einstein, since neither were available. At the age of 17, I'd run away from home and leave that church that was so annoyed by my boundless curiosity. But no worries. Being the geek that I am, I run away to university. I took my passion for the mysteries of the universe with me and no regrets whatsoever. While living in San Francisco studying Buddhism, Spirit nudges me to move to Hawaii because of its beauty, magic, and culture, I think. But alas, perhaps not, because once there in the midst of surfing, exploring, and playing guitar, the universe guides me to go to a yoga retreat at Volcano. Yes, there's not only an active volcano named Kilauea, but a town called Volcano. At this yoga retreat, I meet an Indian guru. I sit before him wondering if I should just listen, obey, and ask nothing, right? Wrong. I even dare to ask him to remove his very thick lens glasses so I may better look into his eyes. Yes, I'm a little appalled myself in retrospect. I walk away thinking, he's probably very annoyed with me. Later, one of his devotees finds me and says, "Our guru wants to speak with you." I'm thinking, uh-oh, but I go anyway. As we sat there looking into each other's eyes, which, by the way, is called darshan, after a curious pause, he says to me, "You will open a yoga ashram in Hilo and you will teach." "No, I don't want to teach. I want to study," I say in less than a nanosecond. Yes, I immediately disobey, defy, and disappoint the guru again. But at least I walk away this time happy that he appreciates my curiosity and sincerity. A few days later, I go with some friends for an up-close and personal experience with the volcano Kilauea that is erupting in record-breaking explosion. To achieve the maximum thrill of this, we wait until the park is officially closed. No tourists, no park rangers, no boundaries. And on this night, the goddess Pele welcomes us with a full moon that's as bright as daylight to guide us. As we move beyond the normal allowed boundaries, the beautiful orangey red lava fountains hundreds of feet toward the sky, while miles of rivers of molten lava flows toward the sea. As the brilliant moon shines her grace upon us, we are awestruck beyond words, so present in the here and now that no one dares desecrate the silence with mortal language. This unique and sacred experience changes me. I feel the tingling, thrilling sense of euphoria. My creative energy is expansive, and I reconsider the guru's words. So what happens then? I agreed to open a Bhakti Yoga ashram in Hilo. Satnam. The culture that we're in also influences our response and appreciation of various awe moments. Some cultures honor the more collective human actions, because humans collectively can elevate us from the terrible to the terrific. And this is a quick example. I'll take you back about 6 months ago. 'Twas the night before Christmas when I see a poster next door by a man seeking an LBGT-friendly place for a Christmas service. When what to my wondering eyes should appear? But the most hateful reply you could never imagine. And I quote, "Well, if you're gay, you might as well go to Walmart instead of church." What? I feel as if someone has spit in my face, stabbed me in the heart, and slapped my brain, which is totally blown now and not in a good way. Are we still in the dark ages? I ask out loud. But by now, though, I'm just wiping the tears because my heart is hurting so bad that I'm sobbing. Fortunately, though, Spirit responds and moves me to write a new post in which I say, "Are you feeling sad, bored, or lonely this holiday season? If so, please don't be embarrassed, because it happens to the wealthiest, healthiest, and smartest of us." And then I invite them to come here. When I return home after the Christmas service, I go to the next door site, and I find yet another surprise. My heart again is overwhelmed, but this time my tears are from joy. The loving comments from more than 187 people in that short length of time, and they continue for days as my faith in my fellow earthlings is being restored. Sometimes I say aloud, "Excuse me, Spirit, are you sure you have me on the right planet? These carbon-based humanoids can be mean at times, but also magically wonderful." Currently, in our own country, there's so much horrible behavior that we're just distraught at times, and we truly need these positive moments of awe to go forth. Another generous feature of awe is that we can still feel the benefits of an awesome experience even years after experiencing it. I've been feeling this for the last several months while working on this sermon, revisiting and recalling all these places. Yes, months. I told you I was a passionate geek. There are lots of ists we can be. A humanist, a naturalist, a Methodist, an atheist, whatever. But for certain, we can all be awist, wherever you come from or wherever you're going. There are no rules, no dogma, and no judgy people required. But for now, please let's rise in body and our spirit to join our voices in singing and moving to hymn number 346. Come sing a song with me. We'll sing the first 3 verses as written, but we've added the last verse, which we'll sing twice, so we can dance and move together. Words on the screen behind me. Let me see you move.
Come sing a song with me. Come sing a song with me. Come sing a song with me, that I might know your mind. And I'll bring you hope when hope is hard to find. And I'll bring a song of love and rose in the winter time. Come dream a dream with me. Come dream a dream with me. Come dream a dream with me, that I might know your mind. And I'll bring you hope when hope is hard to find. And I'll bring a song of love and rose in the winter time. Come walk in rain with me. Come walk in rain with me. Come walk in rain with me, that I might know your mind. And I'll bring you hope when hope is hard to find. And I'll bring a song of love and rose in the winter time. Come dance a dance with me. Come dance a dance with me. Come dance a dance with me, that I might know your mind. And I'll bring you hope when hope is hard to find. And I'll bring a song of love and rose in the winter time. Come dance a dance with me. Come dance a dance with me. Come dance a dance with me, that I might know your mind. And I'll bring you hope when hope is hard to find. And I'll bring a song of love and rose in the winter time.
Thank you for your presence here today. It's wonderful worshiping together in words, silence, and music in the sanctuary and via live stream. The respect for awe has been present in ancient religions and sacred texts for thousands of years. Let's go out this week and collect some moments of awe, because it's the best prescription for a happier, healthier, and more connected life. Now, please join us as we extinguish the challenge.
We extinguish this challenge, but not the light of truth, the warmth of community, or the fire of commitment. These we carry in our hearts until we are together again.
Now go forth and multiply your magical moments of awe. Thank you. Satnam. See you later. Oh, I gotta go.